Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, Firefly Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading for what is going on with your person. So this is going to be looking into either their thoughts, feelings, or actions, any of those things or all of them, just depending on what comes up in the cards. You're going to have to, before you make a selection, you're going to have to think of your person clearly in your mind so that we can get the clearest messages here. And remember, it's a general reading and it might not resonate exactly, and if you want a personal reading, the info is in the description box. So we have the 4 groups. Group number 1 is Tiger's Eye. Group number 2 is Smoky Quartz. Group number 3 is Pyrite. And group number 4 is white onyx. Okay, so this again is group number 1, group number 2, group number 3, and group number 4. So as always, take the deep breath and go with whatever your gut is telling you feels right. All right, and the timestamps are going to be in the description box and in the comments. Take as much time as you need. Remember, thinking of that person. This could be love or not love reading, it's just whatever comes up. So it's just anybody at all that you want to know what's going on with them right now. Okay? So whenever you are ready, I will see you at your reading. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you who chose group number 1, which is Tiger's Eye. So let's take a look at what's going on with your person, and what they're thinking, feeling, or doing right now in their life. So Spirit, this is for group 1 and the person they're thinking of. Please provide us with clear guided messages for group 1 and what's going on with their person. Okay, so again, Spirit, this is for group 1 and the person they're thinking of and what's going on with them. I don't think I've done this one before. I can't even keep straight the videos that I've done. Let's see. Okay, so obviously by now you should be having a clear picture of them. So let's take a look, group 1. So I'm just going to open up with a general question. Spirit, what's going on with group 1's person and yes, what's going on with group 1's person, Spirit? Group 1's person, whoever they're thinking of, what is going on with them in their life right now? What are they thinking or feeling or doing? So your first card, oh, you got a twister. So your first card that came up was the Strength card, okay? So from this, what I'm feeling is that your person is really going through an emotional or spiritual transformation. They're going through a difficult time, but they're actually handling it with a lot of grace. And by the way, that's a Leo card. Not that that matters as much, but yeah, they're going through a time where they have to really exercise a lot of calmness, and in a very difficult, chaotic, or kind of like a conflict type of a time in their life, and they're really doing well. So this shows me that they've gained a lot of maturity. So and I'm sensing that that's kind of new for them, okay? So yeah, they've gained a lot of maturity recently. Because of their calmness, they have created calm in their life. They've created a lot of peace amidst all of the conflict, and they're just quieter now. Not spiritually quieter. They're just a lot more, you know, it's like a smoother kind of energy, right? So before, I'm sensing that they were very chaotic and crazy, and there was just like a lot going on, and they weren't quite mature. But I'm really feeling that strongly, okay, for your person. So that's actually a great thing, a great start. You also have the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, look, see, it's really consistent here so far. So they have slowed down. They have been working really hard on something, and I don't really think it's an outside thing. They've been working really hard on themselves, really having a lot of patience, determination, and, you know, having a good pacing to things. So yeah, they've really calmed down, and it's kind of like they took a breath in their life path, and they just slowed everything down, and they're seeing more clearly now. They're seeing a path in front of them. That's awesome. Okay, so there's also the Five of Swords. So I think that this is the path that they were struggling with for a long time. Okay, so there was a lot of conflict, there was a lot of pettiness, immaturity, and people that they were fighting with, and fighting with themselves and stuff. And therefore, look, see what I said before? It created all of this chaos and this darkness, all that conflict. So this is what they have matured from. And I don't even think that it's a thing anymore for them. It's like a thing of the past. And that's very beautiful. And then because of that, they're able to have this lovely, peaceful energy here, which is very, very similar. Look how similar these cards are. There's like this royalty aspect and a lot of abundance and fruitfulness. Just so much grace here. A lot of feminine energy too. Even if you're a person that you're thinking of as a male, there's a lot of just like graceful feminine energy here. So, and I think that that's like actually a good thing, because before your person, like I said, was very chaotic and immature, and here it's just grace, you know? They're manifesting and attracting so much calmness and bounty into their lives. Wow, this is awesome for them. Okay, and let's hope that's a good thing for you as well. All right, so Spirit, what else can you tell us for Group 1's person? What's going on with them? Thinking, feeling, doing anything at all? What's going on with Group 1's person right now? Group 1's person. Alrighty. So, yeah, see, from the past. The Three of Swords. A lot of heartache here. So, pretty much they were able to take this heartache, heartbreak, could have been betrayal for some of them. Again, with all of the darkness, you see the clouds and the rain and everything. A lot of depression there. They were able to take that and grow from it and turn into this, the grace and the calm and the bright skies. There's three yellow skies already here. See how much brightness they've manifested into their lives. So yeah, they were in a lot of pain before, and I'm not going to say it's like that they're completely healed, but they're using the pain now for their own growth. And they feel more fulfilled because of it. They're at the end of that old cycle of things because of it. And they're entering into a new chapter of their lives because of the pain. Wow, your person is really transforming. So they're taking advantage of this time that we're in. It's a very, very transformational time energetically. Yeah, oh my, see? You have the Seven of Swords. So not only are they moving on and having grown from heartache, they've also moved on from the energy of deception that they used to have. So whether it was they were lying or lying to you, to the world, or to themselves, they have finally stepped away from that because they understand that that wasn't doing anything for them, that wasn't adding to their lives. They have finally let go and surrendered that it basically was a burden. And they're stepping away from that time of their life. Again, entering a new chapter. And see, geez, again, more abundance here. A lot of wealth and stability. Wealth could be literally with money or emotional wealth. Just a lot of stability and like having a foundation here and focusing on what actually matters to them, which is that happiness and connectedness, possibly starting a family or a new venture in general, and just feeling a genuine sense of fulfillment rather than what it was before. Again, petty, stuff that like just didn't matter, and they're not focusing on that anymore. No more trivial problems for them. I did tell you before that there was a very feminine energy, and it's come up again. Okay, so it's like it's feminine and emotional as well as intuitive. So I feel that the whole thing with stepping into their grace, they've stepped into their intuition a lot. They're not reacting with anger or chaos. They're thinking and they're responding now with grace and calmness, and using their words and being able to speak clearly and articulate their emotions. Because before they were kind of like, what I'm sensing is that they were like a slave to their emotions. And now they really have learned how to use that energy. I also am getting from this Queen of Cups here a hint of that they're thinking of a Queen of Cups. So this might be you, this might be just someone, but they're thinking of this Queen of Cups energy. So the person that they're thinking of is someone who's very intuitive, very calm, graceful, sensitive, very emotional, empathic. So whoever that is, they're thinking of this person as well. And they're also emulating that, like they're feeling that energy, and they're becoming that. So this is really cool. Your person's energy is totally open, by the way. Because I read off of people's energies, and if their energies are closed or confused, I don't really get anything. But it's just like it's pouring out to me. That's great. So they've really changed from what they were before. I don't know if you knew how they were before. Maybe, like for example, if some of you just met this person, this is what's going on with them. Wow. So let's see what else. Spirit, anything else for group one's person? What's going on with them? What are they thinking, feeling, or up to? What are they doing? Group one's person. What are they thinking? How are they feeling? And what are they up to in life right now? Okay. So we have a Page of Cups here. So we might be looking at like I said, a new beginning. Oh, wow. This is really transformative for them. So for a while, they felt this Eight of Swords energy, feeling very trapped because of their own ways of thinking, their own either mental health problems or addictions, or, well, maybe not addictions, but it's definitely something super negative and making them feel trapped. Again, see, not being able to use their intuition, not seeing clearly, and a lot of darkness. So for a long time, they were struggling with this. Same thing over here. So they were struggling with heartache, deception, feeling trapped. And now there's a new beginning for them coming in, or an opportunity for them at least, to be spiritual, to be creative, to be emotional, and to calm those waters. And they're doing it, and they're taking it. See, the Hanged Man. So they have really let go of something that wasn't serving them, like a past way of being or thinking. They've let go, they've surrendered. Your person in particular has really surrendered to spiritual things, right? I don't know if they were a believer of spirituality or spirit guides or whatever, but from what I'm sensing from this card, they have surrendered to that. They have seen with their own eyes the evidence of spiritual guidance, and they're just like, they were blown away by this. So this could have been recent dreams or little signs that they've received from, whoever, from the universe, from spirit, from, anything in nature, or just outside, they have become really attuned to that, and they're wide awake to it now. Oh my God. Oh, whew, I feel that. Yeah. Let's see. pain from the past. So yeah, like they're really becoming in tune with their intuition. This is actually very significant. I didn't think it would be this powerful, but I'm sensing it right here. This could be happening as we speak, where they're awakening to something. Oh my gosh, I feel that very strongly. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let me see if I can clarify anything for you guys. Let's see the Three of Swords. Spirit, can you please clarify the Three of Swords? What can you tell us about the Three of Swords? You know what's interesting? I just noticed this. Yeah, wow. All of the conflict cards and painful cards from the past are all swords. Every single one of them. 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 3 of Swords, and 8 of Swords, okay? So your person's pain specifically had to do with the way that they were thinking, or kind of, again, lies that they told themselves. It could have been denial. It could have been just really being dishonest about who they were as a person. Oh my. Yeah, that's what that was about. 3 of Swords, Spirit. What can you tell us about the 3 of Swords? 3 of Swords. What can you tell us? Your person is really intense. Like, I was definitely getting a heaviness right there. They're just very powerful, but they didn't direct it in a good light for a long time. So it did create a huge smog, like just a lot of darkness. I'm surprised that that wasn't the smoky quartz, because that's kind of like what that's about. So 3 of Swords, we have again, 4 of Swords, another Swords, and Ace of Swords. Wow. I'm telling you, your person, it was all about the mind with them. I don't know why that is. I mean, maybe some of them didn't have a lot of guidance and clarity their whole lives. So now they're resting, replenishing, and contemplating everything. But most importantly, they're in a spiritual rest. And that's why they've been able to be so calm and in control. And they really needed this. It's like the reset button. They've let go. They've slowed down. Everything is consistent with this, with your person. Okay, so that goes here somewhere. And Ace of Swords, see? So this is really powerful, because it's not just a new, like, this is really a whole new, how can I even describe this? The energy behind this is incredibly powerful. And you also have the Chariot. So just to go with this one first, it's kind of like an awakening. So that's why this is very, very powerful. This card is not to be taken lightly at all by your person. They either will have or are having an awakening, a mental, I'm going to say mental. I mean, yes, it's spiritual too, but it's a mental awakening right now. It's happening for them, where they're going to see something or their whole lives in a completely different light. Very, very powerful. And then here the Chariot. So there, see the yellow skies again, and balance here, duality. So not only are they coming into balance, but they're coming into a decision. They could be moving forward towards a decision that they've been holding back from for a long time. Oh, now I have to know what this is about. Where was I? Okay, so let's see. Let's see what that's about. Okay, so Spirit, can you please clarify the Chariot? What can you tell us about the Chariot? Let's see. Oops. The Chariot. Can you please clarify the Chariot? What is it talking about? What is it trying to tell us? Oh my gosh, see? Now, it might not tell us literally what it is in terms of decision, but it's big, because this is destiny here. This is a turning point. Again, your person is in a very powerful time of transformation. Very, just, it's big, you know. This is not some little thing that they were thinking about. This is their whole lives are about to change. Oh my goodness. Yeah, see, 2 of Wands. So now we're heading towards something passionate. We're heading towards what makes them feel alive and fiery, and I really feel this. Like, it's such a burning energy. Like their whole spirit has become ignited again. Well, reignited again. But it's very pure. So the 2 of Wands has to do with looking into the future, looking into brighter things and their real path, and feeling stable and feeling powerful. Like, oh my gosh, like this is very, very there's no words for this. Like, it's just a lot. Like, your person is very spiritually powerful. I didn't feel it at first because they were just a baby over here. It just was like small energy. And then over here, it just keeps expanding. So there's a chance for a lot of you that your person was very young, either when you met them or they're just young. If not actually young in age, it could be that they are a very young soul. And now they're just like, they have progressed steadily into a mature spiritual being. And again, they're going to make some decision that's going to change the rest of their life. Now I'm so curious. I wish I could. Let's try. It might not come up though. So Spirit, can you tell us what the Two of Wands is about? Again, look, see? Intuition. Stepping into their intuition and bringing things to light. You have the light and the dark again here. Something that they struggled with in the past a lot was their inner darkness. Everything was clouding them. Yes, they're coming into balance and intuition and listening to Spirit. Can you please tell us about the Two of Wands? Two of Wands. Okay, so clarifying the Two of Wands, we have... Oh, I see. Okay, I was curious. I was super curious. Anything at all under the sun could have come up about what they're making a decision on and what they're making in terms of making thoughts about the future and their whole life changing. And now I see what it is. Ace of Cups. This is a decision having to do with an offering of love. Isn't that freaking beautiful? My gosh. So it has to do with either making an offering towards love or peace or reconciliation. Just in any case, it's pure as anything. It's so pure and emotional and real. This could be talking about forgiveness, if that happened, if that's relevant for you, or just coming together again in purity. This is so beautiful. And I'm happy that it came out because I wasn't sure if it was going to tell us. You have the Two of Pentacles here, more balance, okay? More balance. It could be talking about commitment and stability. Okay. Trying to see if there's anything else from this card. But yeah, if it's not relevant to you that it's actual, like, love and relationship, it's love and friendship, or again, reconciliation and forgiveness. How lovely. Oh, I'm so happy for this person. Okay, let's see. Did I miss anything? Right. So I think that pretty much answers a lot of it. So the thinking part was obvious. The feeling part is here too. It's like an even mix. And in terms of doing, yes, they're taking action towards something having to do with love. Spirit, is there anything else at all you can tell us for Group 1's person and what they're thinking, feeling, or up to? Like, what are they doing right now in life? Group 1's person, please. Anything else at all, Spirit? Woo! Okay, I think this came out. I'm not sure. Okay, so the final cards. Kind of a lot of final cards here. Final cards. Oh, very nice. You have the King of Pentacles. So yes, more stability for them. Probably, prosperity and really learning how to finally build something for themselves. Something substantial, something real, because like I said before, it's all fake. It was all false, and it was just so petty, and it didn't mean anything. But now they're building something very real, their foundation, their empire, whether that means something in real life or something internally. It's probably both. See, look, the Magician. Remember I told you that they're manifesting things. Another yellow background there, a lot of brightness, prosperity, abundance, all kinds of good energies, okay? And look at that, success. Jeez, things are going great for your person. Six of Wands, okay? So a lot of success, victory, moving forward, being able to be proud of their accomplishments, which is something that they didn't feel forever. Yeah, that was a thing. I could see that. Some of them actually said to you in the past, what was it? Yeah, something about like, I'm like something like to the effect of like, I'm either happy or okay, but not proud. but not proud yet, and working on that, okay? And they're working on that. And well, they've achieved that, basically. They've manifested that. Oh, hello. We have the Queen of Pentacles. I see what you did there. See? Divine counterpart, okay? So again, if it's relevant for you guys that this is like a love thing and the love part came over here before, then that is getting closer. There's a little space here between them, but it's getting closer. So we have a divine counterpart there. So we could be talking about a soulmate connection, whether it's love or friendship. It's just very powerful, okay? Could be friendship and support, you know, not necessarily love, but it's there. And it's adding to the whole thing of your person being balanced in this time of their lives. So this was, again, the energy from before, petty battles and hassles and conflict and just like arguments and stuff. That's not anymore. This is really, really great. See, whereas before there was like illusion and temptation and too many things, a fog, now it's becoming opportunities and abundance and a surplus of good things, okay? Whoa, look at that. So the final two cards, you have the Devil as well as the Six of Pentacles, okay? So they've balanced out from a ton of darkness in their life. And now they're more, it's like a even balance of give and take. And they've slowed down. That dark fire, that dark flame has calmed, and it has transformed into the good, the bright light instead of that bad flame, you know? Wow. So you have another of the Lovers here, even though it's like the dark version. I feel like interesting. This is not relevant for everyone, but I am sensing for some of you that your person feels, whoa, this is getting intense. I'm telling you, your person is like really up there. Your person feels bound to someone. Okay, I gotta clarify this now. I wasn't into... so there is a soulmate energy here. Again, not for all of you. But your person does feel bound and anchored to someone. And I get the sense that they're coming back home towards that. That's interesting. Again, more balance. Let's see. Let me just clarify the Devil, and then I think that's everything. Hold on. Spirit, can you please clarify the Devil? What can you tell us about the Devil card? The Devil card. What can you tell us about the Devil card? The Devil card. Whoops. It's funny. I knew it. I need a moment. Oh boy. Okay. This is getting a little weird. I mean, that's what I say in every time. The Devil card, I said there's the Lovers and that they're bound to this person. And look what you get. Okay? We're talking about a soulmate or a twin flame connection here, you guys. This is incredible. Such powerful energy. This is not your normal everyday reading, okay? Your person has a lot of power behind them. Okay. I can't, man. Like, it's just like... Because I have a lot of energy within my own aura already, but this person is like doubling it. I'm like, it's a lot. I'm about to like be manic right now. Let me not say that. Oh, geez. Okay, so there it is. The Lovers. And I had a feeling to say Aries and Pisces. That could be relevant for you guys if you know, or a fire sign, and I'm assuming this is a water sign. I'm not great with astrology, but yeah, so Aries and Pisces came up at the same time, could be relevant for you. Oh my goodness. And it also could be, if not, it also could be talking about that they're really stepping into their power, becoming decisive, like I said, and stepping out of the mystery and confusion of this and gaining light. Incredible reading. Oh my God. Yes. I love this. This is so beautiful, okay? So divine and destined. I'm getting such feels off of this card, okay? So this is exactly what this is talking about. Again, if it's not for some of you like directly love, it's still balance and a lot of deep soul feeling, purity, love, just whatever kind of love, but whew, I can't. Like, I'm floored right now. I haven't had a reading this powerful in a while, and I took a little, obviously I haven't been back for like over a week, but and what powerful energies to come back from. Oh my gosh, that woke me up. Okay. All right, I'm fine. So group 1, this was awesome, very beautiful. Let me know what's going on with you in the comments. I hope that this helped and gave you some clarity. If it didn't resonate at all, you can pick another group, but this is what I have for you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and helping support my channel. Please subscribe and share if you enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next reading. Love and light. See you next time. Bye. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you who chose group number 2, which is smoky quartz. So let's take a look at what's going on with your person. By now you should have them in mind. So Spirit, this is for group 2 and the person that they're thinking of. Group 2's person, what they're thinking, what they're feeling, and what they're up to right now. Please provide us with clear guided messages for group 2 and group 2's person. Well, for group 2's person. Thank you. Spirit, for group 2's person, what are they up to right now? What's going on with group 2's person? What are they thinking or feeling or up to right now in their life? Group 2. Group 2's person, please. What are they up to? What's going on with them? Group 2's person. Spirit, group 2's person, what's going on with them, please? Anything at all? Thinking, feeling, doing. Group 2's person. Oop, there it goes. Is this... No. Okay. So, let's see. Wow. Powerful start. They're in a time of rebirth. Look at that. The very first card. They're in a time of rebirth, absolution, and truth. Wow. Specifically, truth about their true selves. Truth about their feelings, their genuine self, not being afraid anymore, being stronger within their spirit, and basically transforming completely. Very similar to group 1. I think it's just, in general, this is a very transformative time. So I feel similar, again, to group 1. I feel that they're in an awakening. And yes, they're coming into a lot of... It's just very, how can I put this? I was going to say it's very sharp and narrow, so clarity, basically, right? So clarity and coming into a straight and narrow path for themselves, and really knowing what they want, and knowing, well, not even just knowing what they want, but knowing what's best for them. And they also have the Six of Cups here. So this one could be them returning to a state of innocence and purity. And I'm not sure if this is yet speaking of like possibly a soulmate connection, but we'll find out. But this is a lot of purity here. So this is a very transformative time of their life right now, and they're really feeling healed in many ways. So they had been struggling for a long time. Again, this is similar kind of energies, but we'll see. I mean, this is a totally different persona from what I'm getting from group 1, so we'll see what else comes up. See this healing? Spirit, what else for group 2's person? What's going on with them right now? Thinking, feeling, what are they up to right now? Group 2's person, please. So I think the energies of everything right now is transformation, and your person is riding that wave, because this one also came up in group 1 as well, and this one. So there's a lot going on here. So let's see, these were the first ones. Wow. Yes. Exactly. So I did say before, they're being their true selves. Look at that. The Fool. So they're really becoming their true selves and not apologizing for it anymore, okay? So all kinds of things with the Fool card. A new beginning, taking risks for once, feeling alive, not caring what other people think, more of stepping back into that purity, a new chance, new beginnings. This is all wonderful things for them. And with the Page of Swords here, so I am getting more innocence here and more genuineness, okay? So they're really transforming into their true selves as we speak. There's that opportunity for them to a completely new way of thinking. And here, the Four of Swords, they've been thinking about this quite a bit, and it's worked. They've done a lot of soul searching and just reflecting and resting from all of the loudness of the outside world and their past. There was a lot of chaos in their past, right? So yes, another card that signifies a new beginning, a new chapter, feeling more fulfilled and real. Having a lot more trust and faith in things in general, and not being so afraid of that. See, this card, it was at the bottom of the deck. See, I told you they've healed a lot. The Judgment card is definitely showing their healing and just, again, stepping into their I was going to say stepping into their feelings. Yeah, I was going to say intuition, but then they're stepping into their feelings and just being very real, okay? They're also feeling very powerful lately, because they never understood that they had this power, but now they're kind of again, similar to group 1, they're waking up to it. But this is, like I said, this is a very different energy. This, all right, let's see what else. Yeah, see? This was what was going on before. So we have the Emperor card. So with all these cards together, so you have the Emperor card, the Eight of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the Five of Cups. So they were unable to make any decisions in their life or feel anything, because all they felt was trapped, blocked, and sadness, okay? All these three cards, trapped in their own way of thinking, trapped in their life, blocked from everything. Maybe their chakras were blocked, maybe they just felt emotional blockage, couldn't express themselves, and they just felt general sadness, pessimism, and sorrow and possibly regret or loss, okay? That's what they were feeling. And like I said, because of that, they weren't able to make any decisions or have any kind of direction in in their lives, but that has changed dramatically. For group 2's person, what else? What's going on with them? Thinking, feeling, or up to, spirit. Group 2's person. See? There was a lot of stress and anxiety from before. They were really, really struggling for a long time, possibly their whole lives. So this is amazing transformation for them if they're able to like be something totally different. See? They were not able to use their intuition. Note the letters B and J there. Maybe one of those means something to you. See? They were blocked up entirely, couldn't think, couldn't do, couldn't feel. Oh my goodness. And see, there was a lot of conflict, a lot of petty battles, a lot of like just this, you know, nothing mattered. And that stinks, because if nothing matters in life, then you feel like, what is the point of everything, you know? So that's part of the stress there, like the anxiety, the mental health stuff. Oh, look at that. Yes, awesome. Your person has 3 pages in their reading so far. So we had before the Page of Swords, and now the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands, okay? So it's kind of like they're completely being born now for the first time. Like a page is a child, or a young person at least, and newness, new beginnings all around, not to mention the Fool. That's 4 new beginnings in a row, and the Judgment and the World card. Okay, so it's like your person is learning to see for the first time, they're learning to feel for the first time, and they're learning to have passion for the first time. This is quite something. Again, similar energies for everyone lately, but your person, this is a totally new experience. You know, it's like they're taking off that blindfold for the first time in their lives. Like they've had blindness forever. They take off that blindfold, so you have 2 blindfolds. Okay, they take off that blindfold for the first time, and all of a sudden, they have a breath of life. That's beautiful. Very poetic. Okay, Spirit, what else for group 2's person? What's going on with them? What are they thinking, feeling, or up to? So as they wake up, there's so much passion here, and there's also growth, because we go from child to, you know, the knight is older and a little wiser, and so there's a lot of passion here with the wands, a lot of movement. They're moving forward in their lives towards what matters to them. So this means that they're moving towards their passions, maybe creative passions, could be something else with work. They're having a lot of fun again. They're stepping back into socializing, being with people who matter and make them feel good, and not always focusing on the sadness and the gloomy days. Wonderful. Okay. Let me see if I should clarify anything for you guys. Which one do I clarify? Let's see the 6 of Cups. Spirit, can you please clarify the 6 of Cups? What can you tell us about the 6 of Cups? It just says, you know, see another new beginning, the Ace, but this is even more powerful. I don't think anything really even needs clarification. It's just the same messages again. They're very powerful. Let's take a look at maybe what they're up to, though. Spirit, can you tell us in terms of what this person is up to right now? Like, what are they doing? Spirit, group 2's person, what are they doing? What are they up to right now? What are they moving towards? I mean, nothing really came up except something possibly with creativity and a lot of friendship and socializing, which is something. Interesting. So we have the 4 of Wands, which it could be talking about them wanting to move towards something real with, like, either could be love, a home life, or it could just be talking about their own foundation and stability in life. And we also have the Hanged Man. They're really focusing on letting go of past stuff that didn't serve them, that was weighing them down, and seeing everything in a new light. Okay? Spirit, can you please clarify, let's see, clarify the Four of Wands. What can you tell us about the Four of Wands? Four of Wands. Four of Wands. What can you tell us about the Four of Wands? Okay, so Four of Wands, we have a lot of wish fulfillment here. Very beautiful. Another page. Your person is really turning everything around for themselves. So much opportunity. You have every page in the deck, okay? Page of Cups. So now they're moving towards more emotion, more feeling. Oh, look at that, see? The Seven of Wands, they're really standing up for themselves here. I feel like that's something they were really severely unable to do before. And we have the Four of Pentacles, so I feel like there's a lot of, again, stability and being more sure of themselves, feeling grounded, feeling just in control. You know, you see how they're holding it there. So feeling a lot of in control, and of course more balance. Just feeling balanced emotionally. Could be even for some of them, like financially balanced, or yeah, I mean, pretty much. Let me just see if there's any final messages. I don't think anything really needs clarification. It's not like they're doing anything quite out of the ordinary. It's just, yeah, it's all internal, you know? Spirit, are there any final messages for Group 2's person? Or what are they up to? What are they, what's going on with them? Group 2's person, what's going on with them, Spirit? Group 2's person. Okay, see? Same thing. Justice, balance, truth, clarity. Okay? So yeah, it's pretty clear. It's pretty clear. I mean, if you were curious about something with love, it doesn't look like they're really moving towards that. It's just that they're really just enjoying their life with friendship and happiness, fun times. You know, they're allowing themselves to open up to anything, whether it's love or their whole lives. Because over here with the Four of Wands, I wasn't sure. Anything else at all, Spirit, for Group 2's person? Any final messages about Group 2's person? It just keeps coming up, the same exact thing. You have 3 cards in a row for balance. Okay? Balance and stability. And that's awesome. That's 3 in a row. And then here, the Nine of Wands. So they have fought a lot of battles in their life. They've taken a lot of hits, but basically now it's turned into resilience. Okay? So this is really very positive energies, very beautiful transformation here, Group 2. If this didn't resonate at all, feel free to pick a different group, but this I feel, you know, this was very strong energy, okay? There's like a humility coming from your person. There's a quietness to this person. It was like a feeble kind of energy before, like kind of just a quiet, timid energy from what it was before, but now they're really stepping into their power, and I don't know how they're going to be coming up, but this is really 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Wait, where's the other one? 5 for a fresh start. More over here. The very first card was talking about a new beginning and a fresh start completely for them. That's awesome. Okay, guys? So that's what I have for you in regards to your person. I really hope that this helped and gave you some clarity. Let me know in the comments what's going on with you. And if you enjoyed this, please subscribe and share. But otherwise, thank you so much for supporting my channel, for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next reading. Bye. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you who chose group number 3, which is the pyrite. So let's take a look. Spirit, this is for group 3 and their person, what they're thinking of, and what's going on with them, what they're thinking, what they're feeling, or what they're up to right now. Group 3's person, please provide us with clear guided messages for group 3's person. I just need one more. I don't know. I feel like I needed a couple good shuffles. There it is. Alrighty. Spirit, for group 3's person. Group 3's person. What's going on with them, Spirit? What are they thinking or feeling? What are they up to right now? Group 3's person. What's going on with them? Whoa. Okay. Strong start here. So we have... Let me put him down, actually. So we have the, oh my god, we have the Tower card as a starting card. That's a shock to the system. They're going through a huge upheaval right now. So a huge change. And this is the theme of the time we're in right now. It keeps coming up, a time of transformation. It is just that for your person, it was not very gentle, okay? It was like the lightning bolt strike that changed everything and just like crumbled their whole foundation. Very intense. Okay, so that's what's happening with them right now. Something in their life is really changing course. Okay. You have the 8 of Pentacles, so it could be that, again, it's a lot of intense energy mentally. There's a lot of focus, fixation, hard work involved with whatever they're going through. And it looks like they're moving on from something, right? So the 6 of Swords, they're really moving on from some kind of a chaotic time. They're struggling for peace right now. They're really desiring peace. They're struggling to move on from all of the chaos. And it's like their boat is still rocky. It's still feeling it, you know? But they can see the calmness moving ahead. And that's what they want. That's what they truly want for themselves, okay? They don't want that chaos. Knight of Cups. So see, yes, they want things to slow down. They want to feel again. They want to... They just want calmness again. And they want to be able to just be their true selves again. There's a lot of emotion in this card. It's a lot of touchy-feely emotions I'm getting from that card. See, balance. They want balance. You see the waters again from the past. So yeah, they are coming into balance now. It's just a huge struggle for them. Oh, but look, it's coming in. Very nice. The Ace of Pentacles. So pretty much here, it's an offering or a new beginning of stability. Stability and abundance. So that's lovely. So that's like, it's a strong start, but that's generally what's happening, what's going on with your person right now. I'm going to have to clarify this. In the other groups, I didn't do that, but this is quite curious. So let's take a look at the first card. Spirit, can you please clarify the Tower card? What is the Tower card all about? What is it? What's going on with that? The Tower. What is it saying? What is it talking about? The Tower card. What can you tell us about the Tower? What changed? Okay, so it looks like you're having a little story from the first card already. Let's see what I can get from here. Okay. Okay. Weird. So something happened recently where they were blocked from succeeding in something. Right? So they were so close to having some kind of a successful thing that they wanted, that they were expecting, but then something kind of cut that off for them, okay? With the 6 of Swords and the 4 of Cups. And then here, again, they were supposed to have a new beginning of something, right? but for some reason there was conflict. There was a lot of conflict. So maybe something was taken away from them, or they either, you know, just decided suddenly that that was completely wrong, whatever it was, because here comes the Hermit, where they did a lot of deep contemplation and soul searching for something, and they found ultimately truth. And this truth is what shocked them, okay? I know that doesn't tell us much, but like that was past energy. Either way, the Tower is the present energy of what's going on with them. It's like a complete crazy change from what was happening. So maybe the Six of Swords will tell us. Spirit, can you please let us know, what is the Six of Swords saying? Clarify this. Please clarify the Six of Swords. What are they moving on from? Obviously conflict, yes, but let's see. Spirit, anything else for the Six of Swords? What is it talking about? Six of Swords. Six of Swords. Whoop. So they were moving on from an energy of a lot of anxiety here. There was a lot of mystery, fear, and illusion with this, and could have had to do with a powerful soul connection, whether it was love or friendship, but there was a lot of so that's what they're moving on from. So it was something that looked like it was going to be successful, some kind of a partnership, not necessarily love, but this looks like it was supposed to be successful, a new beginning, but then conflict happened and it kind of offset everything, and they saw the truth of that, right? You have another, see, the Queen of Swords, more truth has been revealed here, and ending that chapter very, very abruptly, very just like, boom, it just ended, just like that, okay? So hopefully that clarifies some things for you guys. Let's see what else is going on with your person. Spirit, anything else for group 3's person? What's going on with them? What are they thinking, feeling, and up to? So, oh my, okay, hold on. So we have here the 10 of Cups, but right after that you have the 5 of Pentacles. Whoa. There's a lot of hardship here when it comes to this. So hardship and feeling left out in the cold, or feeling insulted, disappointed, you know, just not feeling great when it comes to this. So this could have to do with, like, if it's relevant, you know, I mean, if it resonates, that your person like recently lost that. So here, you know, they lost something having to do with foundation or harmony, or some kind of happiness recently, and they're certainly still feeling that hardship, but it's looking like they, again, I did say that over here they're working really hard to move on from it and to have stillness in their life again, to have calmness. So while they're still feeling it, still a heavy burden on their shoulders, on their chest, they know that this is like a turning point for them. They are very aware that it's a turning point and that they're having a new beginning. This is, see? 2 aces. So so what I'm saying is they're very serious about their happiness. They don't want to hold on to all that conflict and drama and, you know, whatever. So I definitely get a mature energy from this person. Okay? Spirit, anything else? What else for group 3's person? What's going on with them right now? So it looks like they feel trapped in terms of making some kind of a, I don't know, it got uproarious there. Did you see that? It's not me shuffling, by the way. This is their energy that I'm, that's why I just like started going really fast. They're feeling trapped in terms of making a decision here with the Chariot and then the 8 of Swords. So I don't know if they're forcing it just a little bit. Maybe they might be thinking they have to force things and be really quick and direct, but it's not really favoring them because, like I said, they feel trapped about it. Wow. Yeah, look, see? 4 of Wands and the Death card. So it's like they're wanting a new beginning in terms of this. Again, it comes up. It comes up. See? So this is definitely, for them, it was very much love related. because we have the Two of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and then the Four of Wands, okay? So for a lot of you, that's what it's going to be. So they want so badly this rebirth in that area of their lives, or just like in general their life path. Like that's what they want, but they're just having a really hard time making a decision about something. Let's take a look at what that might be. Can you please clarify the Eight of Swords, Spirit? What can you tell us about the Eight of Swords? You see, they're like super impatient about this particular thing. They're wanting to move fast, like let's go, let's get out of here, let's do this, right? Because of that particular decision. Otherwise, they're not like that. I just think that they're very, like I said, they're very serious about moving forward from all of the chaos. I just wonder if they're letting themselves really truly feel the pain, feel the healing that comes with that. See, burdens. Could be talking about the ending of a cycle of burdens, but let's see. So more burdens. The Star card, let's see. And then conflict. See, I told you that it's not quite, they're not quite feeling it out, you know. They're just a little bit rushing there. Not because of selfishness or immaturity, but it's because they feel like they think that this is the right thing to do, to make a decision like fast about something. They think it's the right thing to do, but it's actually not, and they need to be, you know, pulling back a little and slowing down. Anyway, so I asked about the Eight of Swords, and yes, it's giving them burdens, and this has to do with some kind of This is a weird combination. This has to do with something that they feel is right for them in terms of like their wish fulfillment. But again, it's causing them conflict. Okay, let's look at the Star card, what that is. Spirit, can you please clarify the Star card? What are they wishing for or longing for? Or it could be like a dream of theirs, you know, something having to do with that. Something wishing, you know. Oh. Let's see what the Star card is all about. It's something about moving forward in a dream that they've had in terms of expanding their lives. And let's see if this tells us what that is about. Yeah, look, see? It's very consistent. Seven of Pentacles. This could be talking about something with home life, because the Pentacles has to do with that, and this has to do with expansion, right? So they want to move up. They want to move to bigger and better things, so to speak, and the Seven of Pentacles is like putting a lot of work into something solid that they can see the results of. So like putting in solid work into their garden and seeing the fruits of their labor. And then here the King of Cups. What's the King of Cups? I don't know. Let's see. Let's check what the King of Cups is all about. Can you please clarify the King of Cups? What is the King of Cups about? King of Cups. What is it all about? And we have... Oh, whoa. That's not good. So this is the thing that I told you, were rushing to make a decision on. And it has to do with expansion, putting a lot of hard work into it. And then the King of Cups, honestly, that one could be a couple, well... I think that the King of Cups, what I feel from that is that they are being too emotional about this decision. Right? And like I said, this is not bringing good energies for them, because you have the Nine of Swords, so that's distress. And here you have the Nine of Wands, which is battles, yikes. And then the Devil card, okay? Darkness. And just, you know, a lot of shadowy energies there. You know, hey, if you are in communication with this person as a friend or something, you could tell them this, okay? You could tell them, like, like, ask them, hey, is there something that you're really rushing to make a decision on? You know, and you can have them watch this, because this is really powerful here. And the advice is just to be cautious and slow down, and try to not be too emotional about this decision because they think it's the right thing. It's, you know, just got to give it a little more time here. Anyway, so let's see what else. Spirit, for Group 3's person. Anything else? What's going on with them? Whoop, Group 3's person. Anything else that's going on with them? Okay. So this, again, everyone in the world now, I feel like, is in very similar energies. So taking the time to rest, to contemplate things, to surrender and sacrifice whatever wasn't working before. In your person's case, this is what has to happen. They need to take a step back and rest and just contemplate everything and really get the truth of things and really let go of past ways of thinking, expectation, or whatever ideas they had in their mind that didn't fit with them. Okay? Awesome. So I think that's it. Let me just do one more in case. Anything else? Any final messages for Group 3's person and what's going on with them, Spirit? Anything else? Yeah, so this here is showing that it will happen. Okay, that's awesome. So I think you had, where was it? Yeah, your person had 3 aces in their reading. Okay, so the Ace of Swords, I talked to you about the way of thinking and letting go and seeing clarity. They're going to have that clarity, okay? Which is very beautiful. So yeah, they're going to have, over here, see, it was like a lot of fog and confusion, mystery. They're going to have the clarity cutting right through that, and they're going to be able to see everything clearly, and it'll really, really help with them moving forward and having a lot of prosperity. Okay, so Group 3, that's what I have for you. If this didn't resonate at all, feel free to pick a different group, but that's what I have. I hope that this helped and gave you some clarity and guidance. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know in the comments what's going on with you. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in and supporting. Please subscribe and share if you haven't. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next reading. Love and light. Bye. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you who chose group number 4, which is the white onyx. So Spirit, this reading is for group 4, and the person they're thinking of. Okay, well, it's for group 4's person. Spirit, this is for group 4's person and what's going on with them. Please provide us with clear, guided messages for group 4's person, please. Whoa. Okay. Group 4's person, please. Spirit, group force person, what is going on with them? What are they thinking, feeling, or up to in life right now? Group force person, what's going on with them? You got one flip. Okay, weird start, honestly. You have the King of Pentacles. So I was gonna say that it looks like they're feeling in their power in terms of maybe work and finances, and possibly starting something new with love and emotion. But there's a lot of pain here for some reason. So that's why I'm saying this is a weird start. It's like very positive and hopeful, but then there's pain right underneath that. So let's see what that's all about. Okay, so Spirit, for group force person, what's going on with them? What are the energies for group force person right now? What are they thinking, feeling, or up to? Group force person, please. Okay, yeah, definitely heavy energy. We have the Ten of Pentacles, so again, they're focusing a lot on finances right now, or work, or like their home life, their foundation, stuff like that. This is especially if your person is like a business owner or like really doing well in their career. So I don't know if it's just that they're very career focused, could be. You have the Ace of Wands, so I think that, you know, they are looking at a new beginning. See, there's two aces here. It does look like they're looking at a new beginning and a new direction in their lives, but let's find out. See, but it does seem like there's a lot of opportunity here for them, but there's also a lot of temptation and fog and confusion, I feel. With the Death card, wanting a new beginning and a rebirth from everything, and then you have the King of Swords. So basically, I think that a lot of the pain here had to do with truth coming out. So let's see. Okay, let's just look directly at it and ask. Spirit, the Nine of Swords, can you please tell us what this is about? What is the stress about? The Nine of Swords, what is it saying? If you can clarify. Nine of Swords. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I said the pain has to do with some truth coming out. And then when I clarified the Nine of Swords directly, you have the Ace of Swords, okay? So they recently found something out. Could have had to do with this, by the way. But we'll see. So the Nine of Swords, yeah, they found something out, or they had clarity on something. Some truth was revealed, causing them a lot of pain. And then you have the Magician card. Let's see. Could have been something that they were manifesting. Let's find out, though. Hold on. Spirit, can you please clarify the Magician card? What is that talking about? The Magician card. What is... Ooh. Some darkness came to light. Or some secret came to light, it looks like. That was very, very heavy. Okay, because the Devil card came up over here. So we have the Magician, the Devil card comes up for that. Something having to do with dark, shadowy energies, events, or feelings. You have also the Knight of Cups. So again, something having to do with emotion and feeling. The Ace of Pentacles, another thing having to do with a new beginning, but... Hold on. Okay. So this could either be talking about work, or it could be talking about a third-party situation. Let's find out. We also have the Page of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, now for some of you, this is talking about this person's situation with love, because you have the King of Pentacles over here. Then you have the Ace of Cups, which is showing that was what they were wanting, right? That it had to do with love and an offering of love and possibly commitment, okay? But then, and you have, see, down here, all the way over there, you have the Queen of Pentacles. So it's kind of like there's the counterparts, but they're not next to each other. And then you have this that's kind of in the middle of things, which either is speaking about work or a third-party situation. A lot of you, it is going to be something having to do with this person's career, their job, something like that. Something with financial matters cutting right in between and interfering. But let's see. And like I said, there's just a lot of darkness here. Let's take a look at the Devil card, though. Spirit, what's going on with the Devil card? What is it trying to tell us? Can you please clarify? Some of you, this might have actually been like legal problems, custody problems, divorce, something like that, because you also have the Justice card. Okay, so yeah, it could have had something to do with that. Let's see. Yeah, so someone here lost something. A lot of conflict here. So yeah, someone here lost something and felt a deep sense of, you know, regret, remorse, or sorrow having to do with whatever it is that they lost, and they were trying to fight for themselves or fight either for the situation or themselves, and it didn't work. It didn't come into fruition that way. Okay. So energy's moving forward. It's looking like they want a new beginning, right? And a steady foundation again, and they want a rebirth. Okay, so that's a lot. There's a lot going on with this person. Let's see. All right, let's see what else. Spirit, what else for group force person? What's going on with them right now? Ow. Group force person, what are they thinking or feeling or up to? Group force person, what's going on with them, please? Sorry. You also have the, okay, you have the Emperor card, then you have the Four of Pentacles, and then the Page of Cups. Yeah, being that you, I mean, it's not crazy amounts of pentacles, but you had a start, the King of Pentacles, and then the Ten of Pentacles. You have the Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and then the Four of Pentacles. So basically, yeah, I mean, I am getting a lot of financial tones or home tones here. There also is the Cups as well. Hold on, wait. Anyway, so I was going over here. Okay, so with the Emperor card, I'm getting very similar tones to the King of Pentacles, so it's kind of like they just want control back in their lives, and I think that they are establishing that, actually. You know, steady, surely, but, what? Oh God, I can't speak. They are steadily gaining control back over their lives. Look, see? With the Four of Pentacles, yeah, so they're gaining back control. They're feeling a bit more confident, and they're feeling a little bit like, with the Page of Cups, it's kind of like if they were wounded before, and they're feeling a little bit more hopeful these days. They're feeling a little bit like lighter in their emotions these days. Spirit, anything else for group force person? What's going on with them? What are they up to? What's going on with them? Okay, so if it's relevant what I said before about divorce or some kind of a breakup or a change and a shift, they are moving on from that energy, okay? So the Eight of Cups, yeah, yes, they have lost a lot, because I feel that was them. Could have been more than one person who felt lost. But yes, they felt lost, but they have also learned to look at what they still have and move on from that. But they were definitely very hurt and disappointed from whatever it was. But, you know, but now is the time where they're just moving forward. All of the readings tonight definitely had those similar themes of rebirth. Every single one. You know, there's a lot of transformation and rebirth in the air and the world right now. And your person is like going right along with that wave. Anything else? Group force person. What's going on with them, Spirit? Thoughts, feelings, actions. Okay. So your final cards, like I said, they're riding that wave and they're doing well with that. Okay, so a cycle of burdens is ending for them, which is nice for them. Then you have the Four of Cups here. Maybe, you know, a little bit of stubbornness there that made things kind of difficult for them. But we do have a lot of passionate energy that is coming in for them very soon. See? Sorry. You have another card of moving on. See? The Six of Swords. A lot of chaos and pain and sadness. A lot of sadness. Ugh. It's just like a lot of specifically disappointment from the past. Some of them, something could have had to, again, I was getting, for some of you, obviously, I was getting something about kids, you know, something with either custody or like home life. Again, it comes up. So we have the Queen of Cups. That could either, well, that could be talking about someone that they have like a friendship towards or support from. There's just a lot of feeling there. I was trying to see if that was them, like the energy of the Queen of Cups was them, but I'm not getting that it's them. I'm getting that it's like some kind of energy outside of them that they're getting help from or feeling from. You have the Two of Swords here, so they are a little bit conflicted about something, which we can clarify. But then you have the Sun card, a lot of happiness coming in for them, and then the Ten of Cups, very beautiful card there. So it looks like the moving on from the pain and like the whole thing with the like the foundation thing being disrupted. It looks like they, you know, they build again for themselves. It looks like they do establish like brightness again in that regard. But let's take a look at the Two of Swords. Spirit, can you please clarify the Two of Swords? What are they confused about or conflicted about? Two of Swords, we have... Oh, okay. So they just basically weren't sure if this was right for them. Because, see, the wish fulfillment, they're not really sure if it's what they truly desire or what's right for them. Or, yeah, see? Or if it'll make them feel fulfilled. Or if it'll be, like, the right step in the next chapter of their lives. Or if they should take that step, this opportunity in terms of passion. Or a new beginning. Anything else, Spirit, for Group 4's person? What's going on with them? Thinking, feeling, or doing. Group 4's person, please. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I like pretty much over here, see, I don't think that this is happening all too quickly and suddenly, but the Hierophant card has to do with either marriage or a commitment. All right. I know, I obviously know that some of you don't want to hear that if it's relevant that you were with this person, for example. But, I mean, these are good energies. There's not, I don't sense like, I mean, I wasn't looking into that, but these are good energies. So it's like, you know, they wanted to move on from pain. That's all. It wasn't anything, I don't think it's anything really necessarily like bad blood or bitterness, but yeah, they wanted to move on to brighter things. I mean, let's see. Group 4's, Spirit, Group 4's person. Any other final messages? What's going on with them? Group 4's person. Any other messages for Group 4's person? Okay, your final cards. Yeah, look, see? New beginning. You know? Just feeling cleared and cleansed from all the pains and the darkness, you know, from the past. And, you know, just to go off with what I said before, if this is the case that you were, you know, if that was relevant for you, that you were the one who was involved, this time of new beginnings, this card came up all over the place tonight. There's brightness in new beginnings, okay? This is freedom. So if it does resonate with you, go right along with that wave for brightness and happiness. You know, everyone is capable of doing it, and we all need it to move on from, you know, the chaos and the pain and the disappointment. It's possible, you know? So anyway, and then we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. Look, see? So moving on from a lot of heaviness and pain, having a new beginning, even though it is a struggle a lot of the times to deal with that heartache, you know, so it's still there. That heartache is certainly still there, but in time it's going to heal, obviously, right? Unless, of course, they're like obsessed over it or fixated on it, but that's a whole other reading to see if it will fade in time. So yeah, I mean, that's what it's looking like. Anything else, Spirit, for a Group 4's person? I think that's it. Anything else for Group 4's person? Yeah, so it's just, yeah, it's looking like a brighter like brighter days. Okay. Yeah, this person is definitely having a new beginning, and it looks like they are sharing it with someone eventually. Again, I'm sorry if that's not what you wanted to hear, but I just wanted to give that you know, spiritual, you know, the spirit's message for you, that this Fool card is not just for your person. This is for everyone. Brightness, new beginnings, and taking that risk and being your true, genuine self. That's something that we all can embrace. Okay. All right, group 4, that is what I have for you. I really hope that this helped and gave you some clarity. If it didn't resonate at all, feel free to pick a different group, okay? But that's what I have. Connect with me in the comments if this resonated. You know, thank you so much for tuning in. Please subscribe and share if you enjoyed this. And let me know what's going on with you. But yeah, thanks so much for being here. Love and light, you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye.